Hello, today we are going to learn about method overriding in Python. Method overriding is a concept used in object-oriented programming when a method in a child class redefines or changes the behavior of a method inherited from its parent class. This is useful when we want to modify a specific function while keeping everything else from the parent class unchanged. Let's break it down step by step. Imagine you are working with cars and trucks in a program. Both vehicles have a toll fee, but trucks have a different fee compared to regular cars. Instead of writing separate code for each vehicle, we create a car class with a method that displays the toll fee. Then, we create a truck subclass, which overrides the method to display a different fee. Let's see how this works. First, we define the car class with an init_was method that takes a toll fee as an argument. Then, we create a method called displayCar, which prints a message showing the toll fee for a regular car. Next, we define a truck class, which inherits from car. However, since trucks have a different toll fee, we override the displayCar method in the truck class so that it prints the toll fee specifically for trucks. Now let's create an instance of the truck class and set the toll fee to $3. When we call the displayCar method, it prints, the toll for a truck is $3. Then, we create an instance of the car class and set the toll fee to $2. When we call the displayCar method, it prints, the toll for a sedan is $2. This confirms that method overriding is working. The truck class successfully changes the behavior of the method inherited from the car class. Now let's try another example. Imagine we have a car class where every car is assumed to use gasoline as fuel. We define an init method that takes category and fuel type as arguments. Then we create a method called displayMyCar, which prints a message showing the type of car and the fuel it requires. Next, we create a child class called eCar, which represents electric cars. At first, we do not override anything, we just inherit from the car class. Now, when we create an instance of eCar, we set the fuel type as electricity. The method prints, my car is a new car and it requires electricity for fuel. Similarly, if we create a regular car, the method prints, my car is an old car and it requires gasoline for fuel. At this stage, we are simply inheriting the method without modifying it. But now, let's say we want to change the behavior of the method in eCar, because electric cars do not use fuel in the same way gasoline cars do. To do this, we override the displayMyCar method inside the eCar class. Instead of saying it requires fuel, we modify the message to say, my car does not require fuel, it only requires electricity. Now if we create an instance of eCar and call the displayMyCar method, it prints, my car does not require fuel, it only requires electricity. Meanwhile, the method in the car class remains unchanged, so if we call it on a regular car, it still prints. My car is an old car, and it requires gasoline for fuel. This is a perfect example of method overriding. The eCar class keeps all the attributes of the car class, but it changes the way one specific method works. Let's try another practice example. We create a car class where every sedan has a toll fee of $2. Then we create a truck class that overrides this method and sets a toll fee of $3. We create an instance of truck and call the toll fee method. It prints, the toll for a truck is $3. Then we create an instance of car and call the same method. It prints, the toll for a sedan is $2. Again, we see that method overriding allows us to change only one specific behavior while keeping everything else from the parent class the same. This is the power of method overriding in Python. It allows you to customize inherited methods to fit specific needs without changing the original parent class. That concludes our lesson on method overriding. Thank you, and I will see you in the next session.